Hey, what's going on, guys? Chris here from the Trailblazer Fitness Academy. Today, in this video, I'm going to go over the secret that we use in this program, not only to get my clients losing weight relatively faster than I've seen a lot of people, at least in over time, and also a secret power that we use to live longer. And it's really awesome. It's probably something you don't think it is. So if it's something that's new to you, or maybe that you've thought about or heard about, hey, smash that like button, comment down below. That way, not only does it help me know that, hey, this is something you'd like to hear, but that this is something new for you. And it's actually really helpful. And it's something you can actually do today. It doesn't require any sort of skill or special effort or anything like that. It just requires a little bit of consistency and a little bit of know-how, and that is it. And so let me hear and do something. I'm going to show you on my screen here. Let me go down a little bit because I'm going to show you the math. Okay, and so this tip here helped. This is my brother. I asked him, hey, how much weight did you lose? He said he dropped 40 pounds from July to November. Now, and the thing that I'm going to share with you, it'd be nice if I shared the screen, dropped 40 pounds from July to November. It was awesome. It's really, really cool. And we literally used this thing here, this thing. Now, I'm not going to go over all of the black stuff. That's a little bit of my game and what I do. But when we start implementing some of these things for you as well later down the line, when it makes sense to work with me or whatever, do your own program or follow along with some of these things and get some results yourself, you're going to realize that, wow, this missing key here is really going to help. And it's not exercises, not specialized exercises that do certain things. It's not specific foods. It's not a supplement. It's not like, oh, you take this fat burner and this is my secret weapon and nobody knows about it. No, it's steps. Pretty insane. Okay. So this is legitimately my brother's plan. Okay. He actually lost the first 30 from July until whatever three-ish months from it. It was 89 days. So whatever that is from July, I think it was first-ish, 89 days later, he lost 30 pounds, which is phenomenal. Super, super cool. Okay. He went from 213 to 181. And now he's down in like 170s or so, something like that. It's really awesome. But check this out. Okay. If steps here were at 0, watch what happens to his days, right? The time's right here. Months is right here. You put this at 0. Watch what happens. Oh, snap. It takes 30 additional days to do that. Pretty wild. And so for him, he has a job that is at an at-home position while he's sitting down the majority of the day. So he doesn't get that many steps. So we pushed him to walk 6,500 steps per day. And when you do that, magically, it goes from 120 something days, whatever it was, to 92 days, which is crazy, right? Even my plan, right? My plan here, for me to go from where I wanted to be at to where I want to go, if I walked 6,500 steps a day, I'd be at 121. But I actually walked more than that. I average 8,900 steps per day. And so when you go from 6,500 to 89, watch what happens to the days there. Bam, I took 17 days off simply by walking more. And quite honestly, I don't even walk around a ton. I literally just in this office. My office is maybe 100 square feet. Maybe it's 10 feet by 10 feet. It's not very big. I'm active at home with the kids. I don't really sit down forever. I'm active. I walk around. I work out. I do normal things. Don't work out for hours. Don't do cardio, like sitting on a treadmill for a long time to jack these steps up really high. I'm just walking, just living life. Okay. But watch what happens too if we walk 10,000 steps per day, which, by the way, is a really, really good number to hit, ideal number to hit. Some days I'm there, some days I'm not. More often than not, though, I've been there, which is great. So if I did this, if I looked at my average, potentially it's higher than that. Might be skewed, though. I went to Disneyland about 2 weeks ago, so that was like 35,000 steps. So it's probably skewing the whole thing. But if we took that out, it's still probably close to 10,000. It goes from 104 days to 97. So literally to get to the goal that I want, right? To lose a couple pounds, right? Not to lose a lot of weight, okay? But it would take me 97 days to do it. Not terrible at all. Not terrible at all, okay? And so by walking, for every 1,000 steps that you take, it's approximately 50 calories. Now, that depends on your current weight. That depends also if you're walking at a grade or not. If you're walking downhill versus uphill, it's really hard to pick up weight and move it uphill than it is to go downhill. And how many steps, like stair steps, did you go That's why I just say, hey, just use the number 50. If you lose more than that, pleasantly surprised. Just like my brother, he went from it being 92 days, it was 89 days. So he took 3 days off, which maybe steps were a part of it. Maybe he started walking more because he's more conscious of it. I don't know. But it did work. Regardless, it worked. But that's not the only reason why we want to be active. Okay, the other reason we want to be active is this new study that came out last year. Now, on the side here, I should say the study is walking away from an early grave. Daily step count and all-cause mortality, a meta-analysis. So what this is this study was a big old conglomeration of a bunch of different studies. They looked at all sorts of steps and all-cause mortality, meaning dying from anything. Heart attack, diabetes, shot, stabbed, drowned, hit by a bus, elevator crash, whatever, right? Whatever it could be, all causes, or just in general, okay? That's on the side here. One is 100 times more likely, okay? As you start going down, it starts getting less and less and less and less, right? And the cool thing is this has a 95% confidence interval, which means it's not causational. It's not like, hey, you walk more, you will live longer, but it's pretty damn close, right? 95 is really high, right? So we can look at this and we go, cool. If I'm walking 2,500 steps, I'm not even on the chart here, right? Which means I'm up here if you follow this line, right? With a 95% confidence rate, it also says that if you go farther than that, your risk goes down even more. Pretty sick, okay? So you go here and you go, cool, 2,500. If I'm walking 5,000, I'm still at like 0.95%. Or not 95%, which is high, which is a lot, dude. That's like a lot. And you can go down and down and down. And so if I'm walking 89,000 steps per day, I'm at 50% chance of dying of all-cause mortality. 50% increased rate. Hazard ratio, meaning likelihood, right? Not very high, right? And if I walk 10,000, hey, I'm pretty good to go. And if you look at the study, I wonder if I have the study pulled up here. I do not. Let me hurry and pull it up. Don't look at my Facebook or my messages. But let's look at the study. Okay, I found this on Facebook. I can put the link down below if you wish. Research suggests that the average adult walks 51 to 6,500 steps per day. The meta-analysis that is just getting suggests that getting just 6,000 steps per day is associated with an all-cause mortality of 126% higher than all-cause mortality associated with taking 16,000 steps per day. Now, 16,000 steps per day is a lot, and that's a mouthful. And so for you, if you're not tracking steps right now and you start tracking your steps, you're like, dude, I'm at like 3,000 steps per day. Like, oh gosh, like, don't worry. Your world's not going to end tomorrow. It takes way more stuff than that to cause any sort of problems. But you need to start asking yourself, hey, I need to start walking more. And that also, by the way, if you're fitness, if you work out and stuff, doesn't matter. This is steps. This is activity, not sitting on your butt all day, okay? So, goal for you. If you take, I hope in all my videos there's something you can take away with and start implementing today to get results. At least that's my goal. So if you're not tracking your steps already, you need to. Okay, it's so important. Literally, watches are like $10. Literally, $20 on Amazon. Okay, I'll put a link down to a watch you can get. It's literally $20. Sure, it's an affiliate link. I think I make $2 off of it. Probably not even. I make probably like 5 cents. Who gives a crap, right? So you're gonna get the watch. Okay, it's $20. You're gonna track your steps. Okay, don't try to kill yourself with steps. Don't be like, I'm gonna go take 8 walks a day to hit 16,000. No, for the first week, just keep doing what you're doing. If you don't stand up at work and you don't have a standing desk, don't go get one, okay? Don't skew the baseline. Now then you go and you look at your baseline. Cool for the first week. You look at your graph, you on the app that you get, you can connect it to Strava, you can connect to, I think the AmazeFit app, or there's an app for that you can just literally connect it to and just say, cool, this is how many steps I'm getting at baseline. Sick. I'm going to shoot for 2,000, 1,000, whatever more steps than that next week. Once you crush that, then you're going to go, cool, I'm going to shoot for X amount of steps now. More, 1,000, 2,000, whatever. And you keep going and you keep going. And then once you start missing, once you're like, I start at 2,000, I'm at 9,500 and I can only get to 8,000, cool. You stay there for a while. Get consistent. being able to where it's not effort. It's just what you do. Like for me, when I realized I had a sit down job, I was doing this business and I have another business, that I dabble a little bit in. Don't spend a lot of my time in the other ones. This is my main hustle. This is what I love to do. But even then, I sit down all day in an office that's 10 by 10. I realized I was not getting steps. So what do? There's a desk here that's an obnoxious height, that sitting down for too long stinks, standing up for too long stinks. And I also have this thing that I can connect to that. And I wasn't going to put this behind the TV. That's why it's all weird. But you can bend this, and now it's a standing desk. Oops. Right? I can put my laptop on top of here and do all my work. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So doing little simple things like that literally goes from like no steps to almost 2,000 today, from waking up, taking my daughter to school, and going to work. Literally, and it's 9:30 in the morning my time. And I haven't worked out yet, and I haven't really done much for the day. So as my day continues to go and flow, magically I'm going to get to that 8, 9, 10,000, just because I'm not sitting down, I'm moving around, doing my stuff. Cool? Anyways, that's it for me. Goal: get the stuff, do the work. If you have questions, of course, let me know. If you found this video valuable, please like, share, comment down below. Do the things to help this get pushed out to other people potentially that really, really need some help in this game. And yeah, I'm going to continue to give you guys all of the positives, all the things that make sense, so that you don't get caught up in the mysticalness that is fitness, transformation, weight loss, and sustainable results. So love you guys. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you soon.